Today's message is for my self-development loving friends, for those who are on their personal development journey. This is a message that I think you need to hear. If you've reached a place in your personal development journey where you are having doubts or questioning how far you've come, then today's message is for you. This is a message that I truly believe that anybody on a personal development journey needs to hear. You can't be upset about or dislike who you are today if you are looking to evolve and grow. Throughout your journey, self-love and self-acceptance have to be a part of the equation, always. We have to accept and appreciate who we are and where we are when we are on the journey working to evolve and grow and become the version of ourselves that we want to be. Because the truth is, there is no final version of ourselves. There is no complete end of the finish line, because as we grow and as we live our lives, we are going to uncover more layers. We are going to discover more things that we want to achieve, or we are going to get new goals that we want to work towards from where we started. The journey is always evolving. So the key is realizing that we have to accept and love ourselves for who we are at each stage and each iteration of our becoming. The fact that we get to live our lives and work towards achieving our goals and then have those realization moments of having new goals and new things and new aspirations that we want to work towards. That's the beautiful part of life, is that journey is always going. That journey is always evolving. And we're never going to get to the so-called finish line. So the sooner we can realize that, the sooner we can accept that there is no end game, there is just the journey of life, and we get the privilege of being able to enjoy every moment, every stage, every iteration of who we're becoming. That's where the key of it all is. If we aren't enjoying the process of becoming, if we're not enjoying the journey along the way and the evolution that we're going through, then you're missing out on all the happiness and fulfillment that comes from being on the journey of life in the first place. It's so easy for us to get stuck in self-judgment and comparing ourselves to others, comparing our journey to others, and judging ourselves for not being exactly where we want to be in any given moment. But that's really taking away from the whole point of it all. You are not supposed to just be at the finish line right from the beginning of the start of the journey, and you're also not supposed to judge how far you've come and compare it to these unrealistic expectations that you've made up in your own mind that usually come from comparing yourself and your journey to others. That's never going to be beneficial for you, because everybody's journey is different. You'll never be happy if you're constantly comparing yourself and your journey to others, if you're setting these unrealistic expectations in your head of where you should be by a certain time frame. The sooner you come to the realization that the journey is supposed to be enjoyable and the journey is actually the best part, the better off you're going to be. We are supposed to be enjoying the journey along the way. We are supposed to be having fun along the way. We are supposed to be immersed and mystified and joyous about the journey of our becoming, and about all those stages in between the time when you set the intention of what you want and when you actually achieve it. And even if you're reflecting on things and you're thinking to yourself that maybe you're not as far along as you would like to be when it comes to reaching your goals or manifestations. A mindset that I invite you to explore and to adapt into your beliefs is that you are probably a lot farther than what you're giving yourself credit for in this present moment. If you're having trouble seeing your growth, I invite you to zoom out farther. Because a lot of the time we're looking at very short timelines. We're thinking, have we gotten closer to our goal from month to month? But if you're having trouble seeing your progress and your growth, zoom out farther. Look at where you were a year ago or 2 years ago. Close your eyes and actually visualize that. Can you remember where you were with any given intention or goal 1 to 2 years ago? And can you think about where you are with that goal or intention now? And when you do that, can you see the growth more clearly? Can you see the evolution? Can you feel how far you've come? Because a lot of the time you can when you look at it in this perspective. Sometimes it just takes getting out of our own limited mindset and limited thoughts about how far we've come and zooming out and realizing it's a lot farther than we're giving ourselves credit for. So when you can see yourself and see the changes, see the evolution, see the differences from where you've come to where you are now, I want you to find the beauty in that, and I want you to celebrate that while also being so excited and looking forward to what's to come. Really, what it's all about, this whole journey of life, personal development, self-growth, it's all about enjoying the journey. It's all about having gratitude for each stage of the journey. The growth and gratitude mindset that you develop from doing this work is the entire point. It's what is meant to happen, and it develops as a result of living your life and enjoying your life, loving your life. When you finally achieve a goal and have your manifestation become a reality, those are really beautiful moments, but it's actually the journey to getting to those goals and manifestations that is the most important part, because that's where the growth is happening. That's when the growth is happening. So your success and your happiness and your enjoyment is going to be determined by if you are enjoying the process along the way, the journey along the way. So the main takeaway here, the main takeaway of this entire message is to enjoy the journey, because that's the most important part of it all.